Well, hey everybody, I'm at Pacific City, Thousand Trails, which is pretty nice. I've got a decent site. Got the Jeep parked there, small kennel for the dogs. We have an extra today. Ginge, say hi to the camera. We got some friends staying with us. One friend and two of her kids and a friend of her kids. So we got 4 extras, which they can park right here. So my setup's a little different. I've got all my chairs out because we need to seat a bunch of people. I set up my tent so the 2 girls can actually sleep in the tent. They got a pretty good setup in there. Nice big old air mattress and all. Do have a fire going, some firewood. But yeah, the site's plenty big enough for, I got the full kitchen set up here. And my normal tent set up here. The hammock, pile of junk, computer. Nothing fancy, nothing extravagant. We're only here a week, so I didn't really want to set up all my lapidary supplies and stuff. But yeah, side effect, right next to the road. But there's a trail that goes across this road right down to the beach, which is nice. I hiked down there today and met up with everybody that was down there. They went down before I did. But yeah, not a bad setup. Pretty good sized site. Luckily, they had this spot here I raked out this morning to put the tent in for them. Nice sandy ground. They got, like I said, they got a big old air mattress in there. But yeah, everybody's up at the pool right now, so kind of have a look in the motorhome, which as always, it's kind of a mess. No, not really that bad, but yeah. My wife's crafting station here for where she makes her jewelry. We're still working on that. We might end up, lighting's probably bad in here. We might end up taking the sink out because we just absolutely never use it. We got another one here and we can use anytime, so that's the bathroom. We got a shower here, but we're thinking about taking out the countertop, the sink, faucet, all this, making this into a little crafting area for her. The bedroom, definitely kind of a mess, but not too bad. Whenever we're traveling, it's a messy situation because we just toss stuff. I mean, we're only here for a week, so the next spot we'll be there a little longer, so we'll end up cleaning up, organizing, getting stuff together here. But yeah, nice little campground. They got 300 sites. Today is Friday, so they had 120 people come in today, which is crazy. Even when I was down at the beach earlier, it was a lot of people down there. But yeah, we're kicking it. I'm sure the kids are gonna want to cook hot dogs, s'mores, do all that tonight. I kind of had to clear out the Jeep. All this stuff normally is in the back, on the bottom floor in the back seat, but we needed a leg room in there, so I had to pull it all out. Yeah, I think tonight's chili dogs. Got some decent chili. I gotta get started cutting onions here in a minute and start doing that. And clean the grill, of course. But yeah, last night slept great. I could hear the ocean the whole time, and you can't beat that. I mean, the hammock's comfortable, but when you add the ambient sounds, even better. Yeah, like I said, I didn't set up a whole lot in here. Basically my hammock, my computer, my ice chest, and the rest is a storage shed for the most part. I do have to start going through my camping gear, which I got my sleeping pad out today, aired it up, made sure she was holding air, was doing fine, because I got a trip coming up where it's going to be all tent camping. I'm not going to be able to take the hammock. So, got to make sure everything's ready, everything works. I got to get into one of the bins on the other side where my camping gear is and get a couple things out of there, resupply a couple things in my backpack, stuff like that. But yeah, I'm hoping tomorrow to get a good hike in down to the beach and down to look at some of the area on the beach. I've been before, I've filmed before, and I'll film again. And it's just so beautiful. Yeah, nice fire, firewood, a little spendy. I think we're paying $8 a bundle, and normally most places you can get it for $5, but where we are here outside of Pacific City, everything is expensive. You go to the store here and they got a small little Chester's store, which has got a pretty good stock of everything, but spendy. Yeah, so I think Sunday or Monday I'll probably head south to Lincoln City, where it's an actual town, and resupply there, because the next place I am, it's going to be like the same kind of drive to resupply, so get as much as we can now, and maybe we won't have to stock up as much later. But yeah, the next step is to wait for everybody to get back from the pool, which the pool is way up the hill. Like I said, this place has over 300 sites in it, and most of them are full right now. So I imagine the pool is pretty full. I'm not really a pool person, but I will enjoy the beach time while we're here. This will probably be the last time I'll be at the beach for at least probably a year. So I really got to enjoy it. Like I said, there's a nice trail hike down to the beach. There's also a road I can drive the Jeep down to the beach, which that's what the wife did today. She drove down there, and I walked down there. I did film it, but I'm having trouble uploading it because there's 0 cell service here. My Starlink, well, you can probably maybe see it up there. It's trying to shoot through those trees to get a signal, and it isn't working great. Good enough to stream movies, so not horribly bad. But hey, I just thought I'd give everybody a quick camp walk around like I normally do when I get to places. And thank you for watching.